On this episode, we're doing a CBB review. It's the Little Bang Brewing Co. Dark Ale. Have you tried one? Let us know. It's the Fuzzy Bear. It's dark, it's sessionable, it's hoppy. Do we like it though? Wait and see. This is Yeah, Beer and That. That's right, you can still have a slab of lasagna as well. Yeah, I can. Hello and welcome.
Hey.
What are we doing?
Did you hear that?
I did.
Do yours. Did you ever hear, like, there was some fucking commercial stupid radio station that they had a competition whether you could tell whether it was a can of beer or a can of soft drink opening by the...
I didn't know.
Yeah, and this guy rang up and he was like, I know the difference. And got like 10 in a row. He was like, that's a beer.
He's an alcoholic, yeah.
That's a Coke. That's a Coke, that's a beer. And they were like, oh my God, he got it right. I don't know how, like...
Would it have to be
not be
do with
that
the volumes of like alcohol, volumes of carbonation? Because
Yeah,
the Coke's going to be super spritzy. Whereas, but that cracked pretty hard then for a non-spritzy.
Yeah, for a dark ale.
Yeah. Speaking of dark ales, what do we got? What is it? What is it first? We haven't even told the lovely listener.
Oh, we're doing a CBB review.
CBB reviews. Andrew, what is a CBB review?
It's our favourite segment. Well, it's my favourite segment.
You mentioned that a couple of times.
I do love it.
Can I tell you on
They're
the last
hot and horny and fast, and that's what I'm like in bed.
on the last CBB review we did, which was recently. Actually, we did a Cooper Sparkling for a second time. I think we should just do one every 6 months just to see if anyone notices. But you did mention how you would like to murder all other segments that we do, just so we can have CBB reviews. Yeah, something along those lines. Anyway, I'm not gonna quote you because I don't have the facts.
No, I did the fact check.
So, what is a CBB review, Andrew?
It's where we review a single beer in one setting.
Yep.
Sitting? In one setting and one sitting.
How do we rate this beer?
We have
five
special
special categories. Yeah.
And they are accessibility, sessionability, overall impression, taste and aroma.
That's a part of overall impression.
Every time, I always get one short.
Accessibility.
I said that.
No. Sessionability.
I'm pretty sure I said that.
Oh, no. So let's start again.
Anyway, you can go back.
Let's start again. So what do we got?
Accessibility.
Yep.
Sessionability.
Overall
impression.
Price.
And CBBR factor.
CBBR factor. There we go. We got the five.
That wasn't too bad.
I definitely got that wrong. You definitely said that. That was definitely
you'll hear it back and we'll play it back.
No,
and
that was my fault.
Our wonderful listener will tell us.
And what are we drinking? What are we drinking
We
tonight?
are drinking a Little Bang Brewing Co, which is a South Australian brewer that's been around a fair while now.
They're one of the OGs.
10 years,
Yeah.
Or at least. Have to be.
The hibiscus, whatever it was, that pink loveliness was like an introduction to craft beer, I think.
Yeah. Really cool can. It's called Moon Bear Dark, and it's a dark ale that comes in at 4.5%. The bear is well off its lid, like well and truly.
Absolutely, got the mortgage eyes. Can we also say for fear of the AAAC listening in and then slapping a sanction on this lovely brewery, why did you get this beer?
Oh, I first had this beer in May or June, and I got it because I had to walk from the Adelaide City over to the Adelaide Oval, and I got a little cheeky takeaway from the little pub on Hindley, and it looked like a soft drink. So I knew I could walk across through the train station, across the bridge and everything without getting pulled up by any authority for drinking, because it proper looks like it should be a passionina or something.
Yeah, it does not look alcoholic whatsoever.
No. And I used it for that exact reason. And I was a little bit pissy when I did that. I remember enjoying it, so I thought, why not try it when I'm a little bit pissy, but less pissy than the last time?
Well, yeah, that's a fine line. It's a tightrope of a line we walk. I'm feeling better, way better than last time. By the way,
last time what?
the last time we did one of these, yeah.
Yeah. You're a fucking mess.
Yeah,
So was I.
All right, let's go through them, Andrew. The overall impression. I don't know about you. First sniff on this.
I was pleasantly surprised by it.
So much hop
Yeah.
on that.
Because
It's almost like grassy hop.
Yeah. For a beer that is black, basically. Maybe a little bit brown, not midnight, but very close to smell it. Always throws you, doesn't it? It always throws me. Smelling
That much grassy hop, yes.
Yeah. Like you put it to your nose, you're like,
That almost smells, yeah.
It
like off flavor levels of grass on the hop. I'm sure it's not, but
these guys are too good.
they're too good. I agree, but that is throwing me. I've got like no malt on there because of the amount of
Yeah, I wasn't picking
hop.
up.
But is this fresh as, or is this like
I don't know.
packaged 18th to the 6th?
Fresh, probably. 24, yeah.
24, best before 18th to the 6th, 25. What is it? Where are we? We're November. No, that's 5 months old. That just must be dry hop to balls. Andrew, that's so much hop on the aroma. I don't get malt. Do you get malt?
None at all.
What hop do you get?
What do you want me to name the hop?
No. You just
okay.
what do you smell?
Hops that way on well. There's that piney resin for me.
Yeah,
like a bit of pine.
It's not like any tropical fruit, no citrus, no nothing like that.
Nah.
More herbal than anything.
Herbal, like that herbal piney.
I just can't believe how much.
That sharp, like
it's really up in your
like
face.
if I flipped, if I flipped some pineapple juice and you just got a little, like there's that little bit of and then it runs and it sticks on your face and becomes a little bit.
I can't believe how much hop there is on that. It's throwing me so bad. I don't know what to now. So this is one of the things we look at. Is it going to taste like it smells? Look, it's a dark beer.
Actually,
it's not clear.
I'm getting a little bit of mold on there now.
It is freezing cold. We did chill it really quickly. Maybe I'm not being fair.
Oh, I just did that again. You swirl and it was just fucking hop again.
That's hops.
I left it and I had a little bit of malt, which will tell me that there'll be a little bit more malt driven on the taste. Then have a taste.
Bitter.
Very.
That's almost astringently bitter to me. What is this? Here's a soft, fuzzy, huggable little session dark ale. That's not a session, is it? Oh, it's 1.3 standards.
4.5%.
4.5%. Inspired by the endlessly adorable and ever so slightly strange Moon Bear, these beers really know how to chill and we salute them for it. I'm guessing this is made after the departure of one of the two founders, Andrew.
Why do you think that?
It doesn't have their signature flavour to me.
Okay. Like the malt. Like
just a bit more balanced.
It's better.
This needs to warm up, I think.
I think you're right.
Okay, I don't want to be like super critical or harsh of it, but dark for okay. Let's taste more. Still super bitter. That's a really bitter beer.
It's too bitter for them saying it's a warm and fuzzy.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yeah. Because when I have a dark ale, right, and this is
soft, fuzzy, huggable. Yeah. Not sure about that.
We've also had some Selegno tonight, right? We've had 3 just amazing artisan beers. I was expecting something of the same ilk, right? But this feels very. I'm not like it's not. I want to make it clear. I'm not disappointed. I don't hate it. There's nothing like that. I'm just surprised because when I have a dark ale, I expect essentially like a Czech dark lager. That's what I was expecting. Something really sessionable, light. these lovely roasty, toasty coffee biscuit flavors.
Yeah, I'm not that happy that it's hoppy.
Yeah, it's so hoppy, and I'd say astringently so.
I don't like it that much. I liked it when I was pissed walking to Adelaide Oval. But I'm not sure I will reach for it again. Which is disappointing because
Have we had a
they
bad
don't
batch,
miss
maybe?
very often, do they?
No, they don't. Like, I'm so surprised. And look, I can see tons of people loving that, though. I know tons of people who love that
Yeah.
overly, but from the first sniff, that was so out of balance, I want to say. How do we describe this? I'm having trouble.
Let me throw it in a different light. Would you and I knock off work when we used to work together, hopefully soon again because we can just drink more.
Would love to, yes.
We knock off, we've done a job in town. It's a Franklin. We've gone in, we've grabbed that first off, like your choice. Come back that. Different opinion? It's your first.
No, I don't want that as my first either. Where would you put it? Let's put it this way. Where would you enjoy this? I'm not sure where it fits. That's more for me. I don't know where this fits.
Where it doesn't fit for me is that we've had a few and it's a weeknight. And
we've had really
I'm going
malt
home
driven.
soon. Like whether that's the last. But would I be happier with it if it's the first or second beer at our knockoff on a Wednesday night? We're having a cheeky and we go, hey, this is interesting.
You know where I would
This
put
is a bit different, and we put it in that light rather than I was hoping it was a really sessionable. Last one we're having before I leave, dark.
I was expecting a really malty, bit heavier. Not bit heavier,
but I'm asking: is this a beer that's really subjective to your current situation, like where you're having it?
Yes.
Whereas a lot of beers for me aren't.
So if you had, let's say for example, we went to Pirate Life and we had the Mosaic and then an IPA and then a double IPA, and you had this, I don't think you would notice the hops. Do you know what I mean? If this tastes like a black and tan with a double IPA almost, or an IPA.
That's a good way of putting it.
I don't.
I like that.
It's too thin,
And that's
so maybe that's why it's so unbalanced, because I've tried to make this sessionable. So I think that with the amount of hop they've used, and the type of beer it is, I need something a bit more full, a bit more balanced, a bit more malt driven, because otherwise the hops are too grassy.
Yeah, it is.
And they're too over. It's like hop water with some steeped grains.
I'm feeling like my mouth after a sip as well is. You know when you drank too much cordial? You know that?
Yeah.
Like I could spit it to the ground and suck it back up again?
Yeah.
I don't like that on this type of beer. I was expecting a really malt caramel. Yeah, I guess maybe I was expecting maybe a Cooper's, like the Cooper's Dark. You know, that's great beer as well. I don't know. It's a miss from mine. So we'll head back to our CBRE. So we'll go.
Okay. So overall impression. Zero. Accessibility.
1. I mean, I assume you can get this at most.
1. Sessionability.
Alcohol content, yes. For us, no.
0.
Yeah.
Or half. You can. I'd accept either answer.
You having 4 of these?
Nah.
No. Done.
0. Price.
Oh, I don't know what I paid. 4-pack was, I think, 21? No. What was it? Fuck. I reckon 20 or 21. Something like that.
Good price.
No, not bad. Yeah, we'll give it 2. Yeah.
CBB Factor.
You don't want to give it a half.
I'll give it half. I don't want to give it full marks. I'll give it a 2.5 overall.
You don't want it though.
I'd be happy to. I'll be happy with this to be a 2.5.
Okay.
Half for CBB Factor. The reason I give it a half for CBB Factor instead of
Because runs on the board?
no,
They have runs on the board.
no. Even without that, I would give them half a mark for trying to make a sessionable dark ale. There's better ways to do it though. You could make a Czech dark lager.
Yeah.
That doesn't have to be this hop driven. That can be really malty and delicious and still light. Czech darks can be 4.5%. Exactly what this is, without tasting like.
What was that one we
hop
had
water.
from that Nelson had brewed? Was that a?
That was a Czech.
That was
Czech
what was that
dark
called?
lager.
It was fucking.
The Vanarzt.
Yeah. That is an example.
That's an example of what we want to drink.
That would be,
and this is all subjective, right? Because I know some people who would love to drink hop water with some steeped dark grains. Not for us.
Not for us.
Andrew,
for us.
2.5 watts.
2.5 farts.
2.5. I was going to say fuzzy bears, but 2.5 farts out of 5 for this Little Bang Brewing Co. Moon Bear Dark Ale.
See you at the bottom.
Oh no!